oh my God, the fucking zoo. I'm so excited. So I look up and I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I feel plop and a fucking seagull shits in my mouth.
This is the non-confrontational podcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the non-confrontational podcast. This is what, episode 14?
17.
Dude, we're just up to our numbers.
No,
right
we're
now.
16. 16.
16, yeah.
16, dude, we're killing it.
What about when we're gonna get to like episode like, oh, never mind. I'll shut up. I won't say it. Never mind. I didn't say it.
You want to really
Yeah, no, that's
initiate
a
the
great
Greg
curse.
curse?
Yeah, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I stopped right there. I shut up. I just.
Good name.
How's everyone doing today? Today.
Oh, can't
Great.
complain.
Great
I'd
day.
like it better if it was sunny outside, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What have we
I
had?
agree.
Like Ontario weather. My gosh, is it gross? Sometimes.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It can be.
Like this.
It's this time of year, right?
But it's been like I feel like this is abnormal. It's been raining every day for like 2 weeks straight.
Hopefully we get
That's
all the rain out
fallacy for
now.
my life.
No, oh wow, so edgy.
So edgy, bro.
No, but for real, it's been like I feel like it's been raining every day for like 2 weeks straight, and like, what the fuck? Why did we get like in like March we got blessed with like 1 week of like hot weather, then we got snow, now we've been like raining.
Yeah,
Like what?
I agree.
Yeah.
It's always all over the place. I find because like we live in like a weird place of the world where it could snow in fucking July sometimes.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think we've
for
ever
real.
had snow in July, but I wouldn't doubt it. I
The
wouldn't
latest
doubt that
I
it would
remember-
happen.
Yeah, the latest I remember, I was in Blue Mountain in like May. I think it was like May 30th or something, like the end of the month, like maybe 7 or 8 years ago when we had a fucking blizzard.
No, okay,
That's the
you're right.
latest I
Sometimes we
remember.
get snow during the May 2-4 weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it happens, yeah.
I have two. Like, so I had an exam on April 21st, and this isn't even weird. We had like it's May 3rd. We had what's it called? I know I just dated us, but like it's May 3rd.
Oh my god, and I get ripped off. for that.
We're pretty good. You know what? In the past, I told you not to date us, but we've been pretty consistent now, so it's okay.
Okay.
What's it called? It's May 3rd. We just had snow like literally 3 days ago, but 2 years ago, I remember it was like April 20th. I had an exam and a fucking snow day. I didn't even have snow days in December. I got a snow day. My exam got pushed back 2 weeks, right? And then I also remember this was years ago. It was when my sister was in 12th grade. She's like, I don't want to, no. She was in her first year of university. She goes, I don't want to do my exam tomorrow. I hope there's a snow day. It was like fucking bright and sunny outside. Me and my mom are like, what are you talking about, snow day? She's like, yeah, they're calling for snow. We're like, do you see the weather outside? There's no snow coming. The fucking school was canceled the next day. There was a snow day. I'm like, what? Like, it was like 20
What
degrees
school
out.
did your sister go to?
Same school as Pepsi, pretty much.
Okay, because I feel like my school attempts to murder us half the time. It's fucking ice and shit. And they're like, yeah, classes are open. Be there or you're not going to get marked.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
No,
would
she
you relax?
I can't remember if mine. I think I might have had snow days. We're pretty good with it.
she would have been able to like she would have saw Pepsi at school if they went like if you didn't take a victory lap, she would have saw you there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Pretty, pretty sweet. But honestly, Greg, you made us do something. You had this great idea, and I think you should elaborate to everybody what your big idea was.
I wanted to do that real quick. I wanted to thank everyone. We're about to hit 44,000 followers, so that's basically 45, which is almost 50, guys. So we're almost about to hit 50,000
and that's
followers.
Halfway to 100,
And honestly,
yeah.
you could round up at 5, yeah, about 100. So, I think
So
close to
we're about to
100K.
get that tattoo. So just to always keep
Yeah.
shouting out, guys, everyone, 100,000 followers. We're getting bowling pin on our thigh. So make sure to share with your
Yep.
friends and everything like that. I also wanted to thank everyone that we are at 109 YouTube subscribers now. It's been like 2 weeks. We hit 110 subscribers. We round up here. And I wanted to say right at the beginning of the podcast, because we said this at the end last time, and only like one person, the only couple people caught it actually. So like maybe we'll say this at the beginning. So we had, we said at the last podcast at the end, we have some extra stickers sitting around of the podcast. If you guys want some, DM us, let us know. We may be able to send them out to you. It depends on like where you're located, because I was looking into it, and shipping to the States is a little difficult for us in the lockdown stuff. But if you're in Canada, we might be able to get some stickers out to you. And I want to shout out Abby and Nicole who reached out to us for some stickers. We're sending them out to them. So hopefully by the time you guys hear this, you'll have those. All right.
You'll get
Exactly.
them.
Yeah, they're pretty nice stickers, guys. They're made by our friend Marissa. Shout out to
Shout out
her.
Marissa,
They're
yeah.
They're
Hold
like,
up, I might have them near me. I don't know. Should we show everybody or should it be?
perhaps he's got
surprise?
the rest
Yeah,
of
you
them.
got them.
I was waving them in the camera
Flash
last
the
time.
camera. Oh, were you? Fuck. Okay, my bad.
No, that's okay.
I thought I don't.
If you show them, they might not want them though. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they're high quality. People are gonna want them more.
Look at this. Oh yeah.
These are the stickers, right? And I'll write a personal love note on the back of them.
And spray it with your cologne. Spray
Yeah.
it
Mm.
so they can
I was gonna
smell like-
And
rip
take a
nasty fart on it.
I was
Yeah.
I was gonna say take
Yeah,
a couple
nice.
locks of your hair and put it in the envelope for them too. Yeah.
What if they clone me?
Well, what's wrong with that? We just have another Pep walking around.
If you make out with your clone, is that sus? I don't think so.
If you make it with your clone, it's just masturbation.
Right?
But yeah, okay. This week, so I think I've mentioned this, but I kind of hinted at it. We joined a YouTuber kind of challenge thing. It's put on if you guys know the YouTuber. Yes, we joined a cult. No, if you guys know the YouTuber named AirRack, he's doing like this thing called Creator Now, where basically it's like calls it a 6-week sprint where it's to force you to post YouTube videos consistent. But also what he's doing is giving a lot of like industry tips and insider information about how to grow your YouTube channel. So I'm like, fuck it, like let's do it. It's gonna be a great community. 300 people were allowed to sign up, and already some cool things have been happening that we'll get into. But so we have to post a video every single Saturday. So there will be a video up this Saturday, or like by Saturday, but there will be a video up that's not the podcast on the YouTube channel by Saturday. Really excited for that. And the idea for this one was to try and accomplish landing a backflip in 24 hours.
Yeah. That's gonna be it's been tricky so far.
So we haven't all done it at the exact same time. I already spent a large portion of my day attempting backflips.
Woke up and went to go start doing
Particularly
backflips.
sore, because I didn't, like, we were on the phone and we're talking about it and I go, fuck it, I'm just gonna go grab my hat, I'm gonna go grab some mats and I'm gonna do some flips. And I could assure you that no flips were landed. But
See, I spent my time
tomorrow. I'm gonna try again tomorrow.
I spent my time researching while Julian was just raw dogging the flips, right?
Same.
So I got a lot of info on how you should like progress. Like start with a back roll, like do it with your
I did
hand.
those, bro.
Out of the videos he sent us were just he's like, okay, here we go. Just throws himself in the air, lands on his side.
Yeah, you didn't. It didn't really look like you put anything together of like what those steps were. Like, did you just do it once per each roll?
Probably.
So in one video I kept talking about power jumps because I watched this guy. He said do power and power rolls.
Yeah. Everyone, that video's got 24 million views. It's the same one I watched.
Okay, so yeah, I heard that and I watched him do like 2 or 3 of them, and I don't know how many he said to do, but I did like once or twice, and then I was like, yeah, power
There
flip.
we go. I figured. Yeah, that's it.
I was like, power flip.
I wish I had that confidence to just do it.
I know, like Julian does it on like he's doing it on his grass at least, but that's it. Like just walked out, started flipping on his grass. I have a whole air mattress and mats and everything like that prepared. I'm gonna be doing my flips
That's
tomorrow.
my issue. I don't have anything. That's my issue. I don't have anything. Like
Yeah.
that. It's just ground concrete.
Yeah. Julian's also always said he's prepared to die. So I think he lives with no fear in general. So
I think what's funny is like his flip is you actually see like the ones that aren't like flips yet, but like you actually see him jump up and like flail up in the air and throw his body back, and then he just lands. Like it's just so it's just so funny because it looks nothing like a backflip, but your legs and everything do get in the air.
Oh yeah. No, there's it's a solid attempt. I put maximum effort, little skill, little technique, full effort.
But you know what I
what
find
was
weird?
the biggest problem you found?
Yeah,
That's
go
what I
ahead.
was like,
Mental. It's a mental
right?
challenge.
Mental challenge.
Yeah. I have about probably 2 hours of footage of me simply standing there flailing my arms in the air going flip, power flip,
Talking into
swing,
the universe.
swing.
You know what I find weird is you've done flips into a pool, and I know like there's like that's where you can tell it's mental because like I've seen you get your legs over your head perfectly fine. Like obviously the landing is what's gonna be scary, but like you sent that video and it doesn't look like you've ever even attempted something like that before. But like, I've seen you do it. I've seen you get your legs into a nice flip. It's just maybe like the ending portion of like landing it, right? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That
I've
was a
seen
front
Julian
flip.
do a front flip on a trampoline, and he
I
lands
did
it
a
perfectly.
thing too. I did it running on a track once.
Yeah, yeah.
I hear front flips are more dangerous than back flips.
Oh yeah, you could smash your face, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I've heard guys like because when I was doing my research and videos, someone's like, "Has someone ever got paralyzed from doing a backflip?" He's asking like an expert, and the guy's like, "He's like, oh, I've heard of that." He's like, "But only front flips, not really back flips." I'm like, "Wow, that's weird."
Mm.
You're slowly eliminating the fear I had. I might do front flips in the middle of this podcast and back flips. If I can't break my neck, what do I have to fear?
No,
Because I feel like you taking the pressure this way, like it snaps kind of your neck. This way, your body kind of naturally rolls, right? Like you kind of like tuck. I don't know.
so
Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
Dude, pretty confident now.
so one of the cool things though is so part of this creator now community. This I noticed this guy who was part of it. His name was Jacob Hinga, and I was like, he was. I looked up his channel. I'm like Jacob Hinga, and then all of a sudden it brings me to Hinga Flips, and then when I see him, I'm like, wait, I know this guy, and he's Jacob Hinga or Hinga Flips from Tramp. Which, if you guys know, Tramp is like they have 4.2 million TikTok followers, right? So he was
Huge.
part of this, and I was just like, yo, that's absolutely sick. Maybe I could like message him, and because he's part of the community too, maybe he'll actually be open to doing a call with me and giving me some tips and pointers on doing a backflip, and he did. So I talked to him. He gave me some
Yeah.
pretty good tips. But
Greg's kind of got a cheat code right now.
Yeah, I looked into getting an instructor too. Briefly, I sent a quick DM to my girl Simone Biles, probably the greatest female gymnastic Olympian ever, and
Yeah.
she hasn't reached out to me yet, but I know she
Still
will.
no, no. But
Yeah.
I was gonna add one thing is like Simone and Jack. How do you say it?
Jake.
Tramps? Jack Tramp. What is it?
oh, Tramp.
Jake Tramps.
Do you know
Junk
Tramp is
Tramp,
like
that's-
the is like because the like the trampoline, right? But like
Yeah. Okay. So Jake and Simone were probably just honored that like people like us reached out to them, right? Like they probably
Yeah.
aspire to be to be people like us.
I mean, I think there's a chance it might be Simone Biles' first DM in a while, so like I'm assuming she'll get back to me. She's probably just busy right now working on
Yeah.
a plan for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should probably make it writing up a plan for
Olympics.
sure.
yeah. You know what? She's actually drawing up how you like should follow out your backflip.
Yeah.
With an invitation to the training for the Olympics,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that
the
would
only
make
way I
no
can
sense, right?
envision it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the Blue Jays are gonna we gotta go throw the pitch out soon too.
Well, yeah, that's something that we're also waiting for the Blue Jays to reach out. I have been warming up my right arm, but I'm also worried they might be like, dude, it's only funny if you throw it the pitch and it's bad. Man, nobody wants to see a good first pitch,
Yeah,
right?
they might sign you actually when they see your
That's what
throw.
I'm worried
That's-
about.
that's
I don't really
a
have
problem.
the time to be a full-time pitcher. Yeah, so I might actually throw with my left hand.
You
So
don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't have the
my
time.
non-dominant
You
hand.
don't have the time to be a
Granny throw.
full-time pitcher.
Yeah.
Pitcher.
Yeah.
Too
No,
busy, right?
Because I'm really busy with the future Olympic offers and the podcast, so
Mhm.
like I'm definitely gonna have to decline being a starting pitcher in the Blue Jays rotation. So
Yeah.
I might throw it with my.
That's a lot of games per year, right?
A lot, yeah.
It is. So
In all honesty, though, it's pretty sweet that Jake actually reached out to us. I appreciate that. It's
Well,
yeah,
awesome.
absolutely. That's
Yeah.
great community, great guy.
Yeah, because I had, I used to work with like some brand partnerships and sales and stuff like that, and he was asking some questions there. So I'm like, I'll try and give him a little bit of kind of like my insight, like what I had there, right? And I'm like, and I'll see if
Yeah.
he'll help me with a backflip. But like, let me tell you guys what he told me, like a little bit. Like this is gonna be kind of funny because so he goes, okay. So first things first, do you have access to like a trampoline, a pool, an open gym with trampolines, anything like that? I was like, well, we're in like a huge pandemic lockdown, so no, everything's shut down. I'm like I might have access to a pool or trampoline. Like, and then after I started to feel bad because he basically was trying to like tell me like you should be really, really safe. Like you should get a couple of friends to spot you first. And I was like, yeah, I've seen stuff like that. And he's teaching me how to spot. And I'm like, yeah. And the whole time just like, oh my God, I can't do any of this. I literally have just a mattress to work with in 24 hours because we're in lockdown. Like you can see we're separate again because
Yeah.
we're just keeping shit safe. And so And I'm like, fuck. And he's like, do you know anyone who's experienced? I'm like, I have a couple of friends who are into gymnastics, knowing that I cannot like contact anyone right now. So I'm like, so this is all the advice he's giving me. He's like, start off with that. And then he's like, get really comfortable. He's like, if you're a pretty athletic guy, you'll definitely be able to land it properly, like on a trampoline. He gave me like,
did you send him a picture of your peak male combat body?
yeah, no, you guys got to send me that video from like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He
That's so funny.
No, then after he says to me, what did he say? Like then after he goes so here are some tips that will help you, okay? So he says when you jump, make sure you bring your knees to like up to your chest. Don't bring your shoulders to your knees. Yeah, but don't bring he's like, because if you and when you jump, you want to like kind of like tip a little bit back he's like, you want to go mostly straight but tip a little bit back. He goes, and bring your knees to your chest, don't bring your shoulders to your knees, because what's going to happen is like once you jump and you want to tuck, he goes, but if a lot of people, what they do is they tuck in and they bring their shoulders in, now you're trying to do a front flip while trying to do a back flip. It was funny. I was doing a voice call with him, but he even offered to go out on the trampolines and do this for me on FaceTime. I told him no, I didn't want to inconvenience him. Like this was polite enough for him to already do. So nice, I'm like, yeah, you don't have to do that. So he does. He gives me all that advice. And then after I asked him, like, okay, Jake, I'm like, just tell me one thing. I'm like, give me a percentage. What do you think the possibility it is that I can complete this in 24 hours? He goes, on a trampoline, if you're a pretty athletic guy, 90% chance you'll be able to do that. Most guys can, no problem, one day. He goes, without the trampoline, on the other hand, like off the ground, yeah, your chances significantly lower. He's like, but if you land it, he's like, send me it right away. I want to know.
Did you send them the video of mine? You should send them that. Be like, this is
send them a video of Julian being like, look, one of us finally got it.
Yeah.
I will.
And it's just me scooping pre-workout into my mouth with fucking socks on outside, trying to land a flip.
Crazy.
Oh, that's jokes. That's hilarious. Yeah, but that should be interesting.
That is awesome that he actually reached out to us. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. He's out in the LA area. So like there's a time difference. So like he told me to call him at 1, and I called him at 1, he didn't answer, and I was like, oh shoot, I really don't want to inconvenience him. So I'm just gonna I scared away. Like I hung up really quick. I left, and then after he's like, he messaged me. He's like, sorry, I got him really late last night. He's like, I just woke up. I'm like, yeah, let me know if you're free anytime later. He's like, I'm free right now. Give me a call. So it's pretty cool. Really nice guy. Nothing to even be afraid about.
Awesome that you called. That's like sweet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's really nice. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah, no, he's pretty cool guy and everything like that. And yeah, so if you guys want, check out his channel on YouTube. It's Hinga Flips. On TikTok, it's also Hinga Flips. Or Junk Tramp is the big one. Like it's his whole team he's part of. I'm sure you guys have seen that. I will put like a clip of their like videos in the podcast, just like a little snapshot. Everyone knows them. They're the trampoline guys. They're the trampoline guys and everything like that.
Yeah. And that's what's the most crazy about it, is because like you see them like on TikTok, and it's like you see them as like super famous people, right? Like they're huge. The account's huge, and then like he's giving us pointers on how to back.
That's what I said to him. I said thank you so much for doing this. This is pretty cool. I said, I've been watching your stuff for like the last 6 months or so. I'm like, I don't even know how long it is. It's true though. I've been following them for a while. Like I kind of regret saying 6 months, because I don't know how long they've had the account, but I just know I've been watching their stuff for a while. I've been followed to them. And because it's always cool. Yeah. Like I've watched like so many of their videos. Yeah, but it's dope.
But yeah, hopefully one of us could land it, because we wagered $1,000 on it too.
So I wasn't gonna drop that on the podcast, but sure, yeah.
We might as well.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm cheating. I already tried. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I am yeah, dude, you got to give me a little bit more time.
Holy, like
I feel like it doesn't have to be 24 hours in the sense of like one day. Like maybe you get like 24 hours of practice, like video watching in total, right?
Well,
and you make it like it's a one-day thing.
Yeah, the only reason I said 24 hours is because, well, like the latest we can finish filming this stuff to give me enough time to edit, it's Wednesday evening. Like I need to start editing Wednesday.
But I'll have it done by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. That's our cutoff. Like we have, okay, that's fair. 24 hours, because we started around like 12. Let's say 12. So 12 tomorrow. 12.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm probably gonna need more than just 12 tomorrow. I'm gonna start first thing in the morning. Like I'm probably gonna start 9 a.m. my flips tomorrow, and I'll probably go like till the end of the day tomorrow just flipping. seeing to if I could land
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna work hard on that.
I'm raw dogging the day.
Yeah.
I'm
doing it.
confident in myself that I cannot land it, but I'm
Nah,
still gonna
if
give
you
this
have
my
that, if you
fucking
have
best.
that mentality, you're not going to.
Oh no, for sure. I've been gifted with this glass half empty mentality.
That's perfect. But no, so what's it called? So yeah, so that's like I'm probably like I don't know if I'll do flips Wednesday unless unless I'm really close. But you know what my concern is? I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow doing it, and I'm gonna wake up Wednesday so fucking sore.
Oh, you will.
Tomorrow
100%.
happen. Yeah, it'll
Yeah, if
happen.
you're jumping that much and you've never none of us have ever tried to do like backflips really. I feel like the muscles you're using are gonna be like exhausted, like for sure.
I'm gonna land it. You guys best believe I'm landing it. I know I am.
Fuck,
I have
hope
this weird feeling like Greg's gonna land it. Like I have this weird feeling like he's just gonna nail it, and then we're both gonna be out money.
That's fine. That's fine.
Anyways, okay, it's funny. I'm excited for it. I have a really I think it's gonna be a good video. I always think our videos are gonna be good though. I think everything. Like I don't know. Like call me egotistical.
our
I think
videos are
we
good.
do funny shit.
Yeah, we're positive.
Yeah.
Glass half full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have one of those guys. We can't all be positive.
Facts. You know what I spend a lot of time thinking about?
What?
What?
Is there an animal you think you could best in fucking Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, millions.
When you say Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat, like
but-
that, you think you
Like not the video game, like
Oh, okay.
actual sense, like fight to the death. Like sure, you could probably beat up most like little animals, but like what
You'd
about like a
fuck up a
kangaroo?
bunny.
What about a kangaroo?
No.
Oh.
A kangaroo? No.
But the
Oh.
kangaroos are like legitimate, like they're kickboxers. Like that's what they do.
Yeah, why are they fucking
and they have
jacked?
wicked core strength.
You ever see the
Yeah, they're
you ever see the guy
big
that
arms.
punches the fucking kangaroo and it just looks like so
He's
confused?
got balls.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like,
his
no one's
dog
ever-
was on
Yeah.
the line.
Oh, I
Dog
think
was-
I think if it had the dog in a headlock, I think it had my dog in a headlock.
Hmm.
I think I'd try to punch it, but I don't think I'd be as effective as that dude was.
But
He
that's
put
another
what
thing.
was
Like
my-
they're smart enough to put you in a headlock.
Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, they are basically fucking MMA
Imagine
fighters.
if they
at
learned
this point.
judo.
Oh my
Crazy.
You know what I learned?
Judo flips you. What'd you learn?
Okay, like I think you mentioned this, Julian, once before, but like killer whales or orcas, yo, they're fucked, bro. Like, have you ever heard
Yeah.
like what they'll do, like the shit? Like, were you the one that told me
Yeah,
like
they
what,
fuck with animals.
like with seals and like they'll fucking toss seals
Yeah,
up in
yeah,
the
they
air
just
and shit
slap
like
'em up
that
in the air.
just to kill them for fun?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, apparently an
Yeah.
orca, like a killer whale, is like 10 times more dangerous than a great white shark.
Oh yeah, no.
Like,
because
they'll
they're-
fuck
they-
great
they
white
have, like,
sharks
this
up.
Demented sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll fuck great
fucked.
white sharks up, and they do all the time, like just for shits and giggles. Like they'll fuck a great white shark up.
They nudge their buddy. They're like, "Hey, watch this. There's a seal in the fucking just
Yeah, slaps
gone,
it.
Yeah,
fucking dead."
it's fucked, bro. So like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think I'd try to fight any aquatic animal, like big animal, like
No.
just because like they clearly got the advantage. I can't drag them onto fucking
Yeah.
shore, and if I do, then I got the advantage. So it's not an equal fight ever. Yeah, but could I?
My chances against. If you gave me a weapon, I think I could take out like a kangaroo.
How about
Okay,
like
the weapon's not fair.
How about like a
Doesn't
cat?
matter.
How about like one of the big cats? Like how about like a tiger? You think you not a tiger, but you think
No,
you could fight like
no,
you think you could
no.
fight like a mountain lion or something?
No.
And you see, the only reason this came up is because I was reading a book, and the guy starts fighting an animal, and I'm like, it's probably unrealistic that he's winning right now.
No,
looks-
animals are just built
He
different.
slipped a fucking grizzly bear's punch and like killed it. I'm like, dude, I don't think you could slip a grizzly bear's punch.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Dude,
No.
just
Okay, you know what? I rethink my weapon. Yeah, I rethink my weapon thing because technically their claws and fangs are weapons. We don't have those, so maybe we're allowed some type of
Like not like a knife, like maybe.
yeah,
That's-
like a knife would be fair.
yeah, because they
They got,
got
like, a bunch
claws,
of them on their
right? So
hand.
they basically have
Yeah.
knives.
Because realistically, like Greg said, so I slipped a punch like this. I cracked the grizzly bear. He's gonna fucking laugh and eat me. What like?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do to it?
You
Even if I
slipped
dodge
a
all its
punch.
punches, like what am I gonna do?
What
You just
about like
rotate
a
that, bro.
coyote or something like that? You guys think you could take a coyote?
Maybe.
Mm, Maybe a coyote.
Not
They're
very-
pretty.
are they
They're
big?
really fast. That's the
They're sm-
problem. They're not huge, but they're fast.
Like we get coyotes in the backyard, and I've always like thought in my head, if a coyote like tries to grab my dog, I'm fucking kicking that bitch as hard as I can. Like I'm fucking this bitch up.
Yeah.
Fuck that coyote.
Yeah, coyotes are generally scared too, unless they're rabid. So if you caught one,
Mhm.
you could probably get it. You'd probably scare the fuck out of it too.
There was that video recently of what was it? It was a thing type of cat. What I showed you, like the guy grabs the cat.
Oh, bobcat.
Bobcat is a
yeah.
bobcat. That dude like a bobcat attacks his wife and like grabs it. He fucking hurls it like 40
Yeah, that was-
feet. Not 40 feet. That's pretty
That
far.
was beast mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, how big do bobcats get? Because when I saw that video, it looked pretty small.
It
and
looked
I
like
thought
a
they got
smaller
bigger.
one. Yeah. And then he shot it.
Maybe it was a.
You don't see it in the video, but he shoots it. Apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
followed up. Yeah. It had
probably would
rabies.
too if I-
And rabies, I did not know how
Yeah.
dangerous rabies were, bro. I did not.
Oh, yeah.
God.
We
Yeah.
had a raccoon in our backyard with rabies once.
Yeah. Rabies are fucked, bro. Like if you don't get the proper shots quick, like you'll die. There's no surviving it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Did not know any of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to it's actually like, if you can, you should put the animal with rabies down because it could kill other animals.
Yeah,
or
the dude
other
shot
people,
it.
To be honest.
He put it down.
Yeah, we don't have an open. We're not in an open carry state, so we probably
Yeah.
have to go with like a club or something.
Do you remember that who was in my gym class when that raccoon followed us back from the baseball field? Does anyone remember that?
Oh, me. I was with you.
Yeah.
Remember, and they caught it in the cage.
Yeah. We did that in like we both went in, like we were in different gym classes, but we had it at the same time. And
Yeah.
yeah, because your gym class was always fun, and mine was always doing like fucking suicides. And but like that one day we all got to go play baseball together, and the fucking raccoon followed us back. No jokes.
Yeah. I
Had
wonder what happened to it.
I remember them saying it had rabies. I think
Yeah, didn't they name it
They don't
Henry?
come out at night. They don't come out during the day.
that's why they
No.
knew it had rabies. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
Somebody
followed.
made a fucking Twitter page for it. Remember?
I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, free the homie. Fucking raccoon.
I don't remember what they named him. I thought it was Henry, but I could be wrong.
Henry the raccoon. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, speaking of animals, I got a pretty funny story to tell. This first time I ever went to the zoo, and Julian was there. He can
Oh,
attest to it.
priceless.
So it's a grade one.
Oh god.
And my
Oh,
dad would
grade
always
two.
come. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
grade
yeah, I
two. Yeah,
remember.
yeah. And my dad would always come to like the trips with us, for example,
Mhm.
as like the parent, guardian, whatever. So he walks out of the bus. Julian walks out of the bus because we sat together, and I'm behind him, and I'm like, "Oh my god, the fucking zoo! I'm so excited!" So I look up, and I'm like, "Yeah!" And then all of a sudden, I feel plop, and a fucking seagull shits in my mouth, and I swallow it because I
Oh,
don't know
God.
what happened. It happened so quick.
Oh.
When I tell you, okay, the taste. You know when you walk behind like a grocery store, and their green garbage is there, the big one that they pick up with the truck.
Yeah,
That liquid in the bottom,
yeah.
that is exactly the smell that you
Ugh.
taste. Exactly. Like I'll never forget it.
I'm
It was
gonna
absolutely
fucking
disgusting,
puke.
and it ruined my
Oh, man.
trip. And from Julian's perspective, I have no idea what he even thought happened, to
It-
be honest.
Dude, I remember it like I don't have a lot of memories from like early like being that young, but that is something I'll never forget. You were like kind of running too because you were very excited and you were like so, like you were having like you said you're like yeah the zoo. I remember like
Little-
kind of coming towards you
Laughing too
and
hard.
it just shit in your fucking face.
Like right in the mouth too. It's like the odds.
Did
like,
you
at
did
least
you
it's
walk
like-
out of the bus like the?
No, I was like, yeah, and it hit me. It went like right down the throat, and then all down the side here, and like I just remember the teachers laughing because like, what else are you gonna do?
Laughing? Are you
Yeah, yeah,
kidding
It
me?
was fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious. They were laughing, and then they came to like clean it off.
Oh,
and I
I'd
was
be
like,
petrified.
too
You were
young to
in
be worried,
fucking
but, like-
second grade.
oh,
It's
I'm
brutal.
telling you, flavor I'll never forget. It's like I think about, it, I could taste it.
It's one of my favorite memories. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
Killer.
Not that you know it didn't kill you. Like if you died.
Yeah,
you're
birds
fucking
carry like a
sick.
bunch of diseases. Good thing you're that was what a way to freaking go out, huh?
Fucking-
Shit on by a
What a
seagull.
way to go out.
That
Shit in
eulogy-
your mouth. Fucking
The eulogy
avian
would have
flu,
been
you're dead.
awesome.
No, it wouldn't have.
How do you not laugh giving the speech? Like I know it's sad and all, but it's like you went out fucking eating shit from a seagull.
It was
You're like, come on.
because usually this is terrible, but usually like if it was like car accident. You're like, oh, it wasn't fair. Like the person was drunk driving. Everyone's here like, it wasn't fair. The seagull shit in his mouth.
In his mouth. How is he supposed to know that a seagull's gonna shit in his mouth and kill him? It's like,
Too
He
early.
wasn't supposed to swallow it. Why did he swallow it?
He was just
I
so
didn't need
happy.
to. You know when you pour water too deep, you can't like it just goes down. Your throat just does it. It just hit that like my uvula, and I was like, ugh.
How different my life would
But
have
I
been.
don't
I
throw
haven't
up.
met you yet. I hadn't met you yet at that point. Like we met the next
No,
year.
I met you a year later.
Fuck. Fuck.
Insane.
I
shit.
always think about the fact like you and Julian were such close friends. Like why did we never hang out in 3rd grade? I have tons of memories of 3rd grade with Pepsi, but Julian, we didn't meet till 4th grade. So like that makes no sense because you guys were so close.
I don't know what
Pepsi was in a relationship with a girl in 3rd grade.
he was. And that's I was
I think I just-
friends with him. We were all in the same class, and so that's the thing. I was always there, like, you know, being
And-
like, yo, Pepsi and his
And
girl.
Pepsi- Yeah, and Pepsi was like fucking such a gentleman because he was like, yeah, I'll spend all my recesses like doing like stuff with you, like skipping and hopscotch. And
yeah,
I,
they would just kick me in my
Kid-
shins.
They,
That was like
they
the
what's it
thing.
called? They
Mhm.
smooched up on the portables once.
Mhm,
so
So it was the
you know.
Pepsi in his 3rd grade GF were the highlight of the year. They were the thing, the talk in
were.
our class.
They were.
it
And
was
then
like
I
a
had
long time too. It was like a long.
in
couple.
grade 4, I had to call it off because I heard she saw somebody at summer camp, and
Oh fuck,
Really?
bro,
Yeah.
cheated on that early.
That must have hurt, eh?
it did. It hurt, man. I remember I was playing like what's it called?
Pokemon
Billy Idol
Blue?
in my bedroom.
Really?
I'm just miserable. I'm like, Julian listens to this all the time. I'm afraid he's like emo or something. So maybe I should listen to it because I'm
Did
sad.
it make you feel better?
It did. It
Good.
made me feel better.
Yeah.
That's what's important, man. But yeah, so that's why we didn't hang out. For sure, that was why we didn't hang out. And then I met you in 4th grade. We had
Fucking.
probably shouldn't
I'm
name
gonna
drop,
mute her
you know.
name, but like, what a bitch of a
Yeah,
teacher.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
my earliest memories of Julian was like, so we're sitting next to each other in class. He knows the story, and like, I turn to him and I take a pen. I wasn't actually drawing on his face. I was jokingly drawing on his face. And then after the teacher said something, I like slightly missed it. So I raised my hand and asked a question. And instead of telling me, she just looks at me and goes, "Well, if you weren't too busy drawing on Julian's face, you would know what I said." It's like, I was like,
It's like, wow,
okay,
that's
cool.
sassy. I'm in
It
4th
was
grade.
sassy.
I'm like it also like it was also a matter of like 1 second I did this. I was like, yo, Julian. And then I turn around and I fucking like a minute later I asked this question. She gets mad at me and I'm just like, yo, can you like chill out and give me the fucking answer now? And I wasn't a bad student. I was never a bad student. She just hated me for some reason. In 4th grade.
No, and that's what I mean. Who gives lip to a 4th grader?
Yo, she threw scissors at a kid. I'll never forget that. She actually threw fucking scissors at a kid in our class. Like, what the hell? You fucking like toss scissors at it? Like, we're in 4th grade, lady. Like,
I know. That's what I'm talking
Did he
about.
catch him or did she catch him?
I can't remember. Like, yeah, I didn't hit him. I know that. I just know that she taught. Like, you know what? Like, if that happened today, she would not be in a
Oh, yeah.
fucking job. Like, are you kidding me? I don't even know how she gets away with that. But like, that
No,
shit.
there's a lot of things that some of our teachers did that they wouldn't have jobs anymore. That's a
Yeah,
topic for
for
another
real.
day.
She ended up being like a teacher at her high school, and like I like always ignored her because I hated her after that year. Throughout all elementary school, the few times that she was still there, I despised her, so I'd ignore her and leave her. And then she came to our high school and she sees me one day and she goes, "Steven?" I'm like, "No, it's not Steven." I'm like, "It's no." I'm like, "Not even close." And I just kept walking.
In grade 12, I was eating chicken nuggets in the stairwell because I was a path student for a class, and the teacher I got chicken nuggets at lunch from McDonald's, and then I showed up to class and I'm in a bag, and she's like, "You cannot eat that here, like it's not like what I expect in my classroom." And I was like, "Oh, I'm like, okay, well, like I'm not gonna like not eat them. Like, can I eat them in the stairwell?" She's like, "Okay." So I'm sitting in the stairwell alone, and she comes up the stairs and she goes, "Excuse me, I have to ask, are you Julian?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Are you so and so?" And she's like, "No, actually, I go by this name now." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, shit." I'm like,
Yeah, I remember. She changed her name.
Someone cuffed her up.
But she gives me this long-winded explanation about why like her name changed, and I'm like, "I didn't ask." I'm like, "This is cool." Like,
You
why
got
are you giving me
married.
so much insight?
Like, how difficult is it?
Marriage
You
or
got
divorce?
married.
It was divorce.
Oh, it was divorced.
Divorce.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
like, oh,
That's like
shit.
you're telling me about her divorce.
That's a little bit more
Because
awkward.
she's like, oh my, yeah, she's like, oh, stranger in the hallway, I could pour my heart out.
Yeah, it's so weird, dude. I'm in grade 12. I don't care.
Nah, I'm still holding the grudge over the time she gave me a C on a test I actually got all the questions right on.
Greg almost
I haven't
scrapped
seen
her.
university for Pepsi, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
some things never change.
Some things
Nope.
never change.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So we're going to, it's that time again. Gotta pay some bills, even though we don't have really any yet. And we're gonna thank our sponsors, who again for this episode are Manscaped. In fact, Manscaped actually just extended our deal with them, which was pretty cool. So we really want to appreciate them, because non-confrontational right now is being supported from Manscaped. Right now, if you use code NONCON at manscaped.com, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. You guys know it, but Manscaped is the best in below-the-waist grooming, but you could use it above the belt as well. They offer precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. 2 million men worldwide trust Manscaped, and you know what? I've used it several times now. My boys have never been happier. So yeah, 20% off and free shipping when you use non-con for any of your waist grooming needs at manscaped.com. Boys, what did you want to say about it, though?
I just wanted to say, like you said, it works great for above the belt as well. I shaved my face right before the podcast. As you can see, no stubble other than here, because I kind of like it stubbly. But yeah, it's phenomenal. I don't know if you could hear me. Could you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, so it's phenomenal for shaving your face. Top tier.
Totally.
Dude, listen, I really do want to include something about this Manscaped product, because honestly, as somebody who likes to be active, you start to smell, your whole body starts to smell. And to the ball deodorant or whatever, top tier. You shower, you're fresh. You do some fucking exercise workout, you smell great. It changes everything. I honestly think that apart from just the lawnmower 3.0, the other products that we've been given, sensational.
They're
Totally.
Great, yeah.
I mean, the boxers are my favorite pair of boxers now. The ball deodorant, you know what I find it really good for, if I'm being honest? Like, did we talk about this last podcast with washing our hair? I can't remember. Like, yeah, I was just gonna know. I know I'm always honest, but anyways, I was just saying, like, I don't shower every single day. I shower every other day. So on my off day,
Yeah.
that stuff's really good for that, right? Right?
Oh,
It
it's
is.
great.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Especially like if like you work out or something, I'll put it on before, so it kind of masks any sweat
Mhm.
smells, and then yeah, you shower and then you're all good. And then you use the revitalizing spray. That stuff is great too. It's refreshing as hell.
Sensational.
Refreshing.
But they've upgraded the motor, and they say it's a 7,000 RPM. Like, they get those reps in, bro. Motor with quiet stroke technology, which I do agree. It's pretty quiet for like a razor, which honestly I appreciate. I like being incognito. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, like that. Like, we always talk about the light, the waterproof, the ceramic blade to help you with like not cutting, because the whole package together and like the build just feels like something quality. I have a couple of trimmers that are like really cheap feeling, and this feels great. So yeah,
Texture's
that's
nice. It's
awesome,
smooth. Fits in your hand.
It
Well.
is. Does.
I want to shave with it. Like, even when I don't need to, I
Yeah.
want to.
I just ordered
Sometimes I just pick it up.
I just
fucking
ordered
love
the blade, so I'll tell you guys how that.
Oh,
is
that's
too
cool.
next week.
Yeah, I'd love to. I was
excited
thinking
to
about
use
doing that too. I was gonna pick one up. Yeah. Awesome.
I was gonna get the foot spray. I notice my feet stink sometimes.
Ooh,
Spray, give it a go.
yeah.
I-
Let us know.
I was thinking the nose trimmer now, because like I get really long nose hairs, and like honestly, the thing I'm probably most self-conscious about is my nose hairs. So I was thinking of getting the nose trimmer. Yeah. But yeah, again,
Thank you, Manscaped.
yeah, thank you, Manscaped. Thank you for the Lawnmower
you.
3.0. Thank you, everything so far. Again, that's 20% off and free shipping using code NONCON at manscaped.com. And let's thank you, guys, because of everyone's support on this and the people who have gone out and bought from Manscaped already. They've been, so kind to extend our deal with it. So we
Yeah,
appreciate
And no
that.
deal.
Yeah, and, keep up the support. We love you all. Thank you.
We really appreciate it. We love you.
That water spitting TikTok I thought was hilarious, and I wanted
Yeah.
to do good, man. Like I like,
I
No, I
know.
wanted it to do good too. It's TikTok's weird with that though.
yeah, I know we keep
Really
saying that.
weird.
Maybe like, I don't. Do you think it would be harmful if we tried posting that stuff on a different one? Like, I don't know.
No.
That would be.
No,
I'm just
maybe it's a good
curious.
idea to start a second one.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Maybe the only thing is like I know we're doing a podcast, a YouTube channel, and a TikTok. I don't know if like we want to like start a second TikTok and then saturate it too much, but I just
I'm gonna
don't.
post that one on the Instagram.
Yeah, do it. I
Yeah.
think it'd be funny.
Because Instagram, the views seem to come like different. I don't know.
Yeah. For anybody listening who hasn't seen it yet, we did a don't laugh challenge where we fill our mouths with water and then we go face to face with like goggles on and you try and not spit the water out. But obviously you're gonna spit the water out if like we laugh. And we put it on TikTok. And if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. We think it's hilarious. But yeah, we're just discussing what we should do with them or any general discussion ones we post in the future.
Yeah, and you know what would be cool? Like, guys, we answer like every DM on Instagram. TikTok has a weird DM platform. Like, you can miss them really easy. So I would say if you guys want to DM us on Instagram. Let us know if you guys got some ideas, like things you want to see. If you got some of your own guess the movies you think would be funny. It's hard if you put it in the comments, kind of gives it away. So like, DM us that stuff. We'll feature it. We'll even we'll plug your name or your @. Give us your @ for TikTok in there too. And yeah, we'll feature that stuff too because we love the community that we're building here.
I just love when people like reach out to us in general because it's like it just feels so like surreal. Like it's not people are coming to us saying like, "Oh, we love your stuff," and it's like it just makes my day.
We've had people reach out to us.
We're also fast responders too.
Yeah.
We're real quick on it.
Yeah. Julian's typically the one that runs the Insta, so you're talking to him if you're DMing. But sometimes he'll be like, "Hey guys, I'm busy. Can someone grab this?" So like, you might. It's like a lottery up in there who you're gonna talk to.
Yeah.
But we've had people even tell us that we inspired them to start podcasts, and that's the coolest thing in the world. So like, we're happy we could do that. Yeah. So I think we're gonna get to wrapping this up here. A little bit of a shorter one, but that's okay. I think we had some pretty good, personal stories at the beginning there.
For sure.
Honestly, but like obviously before we like wrap it up, I do want to say once again, Toronto Blue Jays, we are very much interested in throwing out the first pitch of the game. I mean, if not for like basically being an open tryout for myself to be a starting pitcher or like relief pitcher or whatever.
You said you don't want to do that.
Yeah, but it's
Still wants
still
the offer.
Exactly. They could throw the offer out at us, but like we're definitely interested. If you want me to throw with my left arm so I don't make the starter look bad that day, all for it. I bet I could throw it right down the middle with my left arm too.
For sure.
But yeah, we're really interested. We're hoping to hear from you soon. I know we probably flooded your DMs a million times. So
we'd love to do it on the breast cancer day because Julian's gonna probably wear a pink suit when he's gonna come out. So that might just be good branding, that we could come out in pink suits.
There's just one thing you have to clarify us on because like we're just really good at throwing curveballs and splitters and all that kind of stuff. You just got to tell us like like maybe like ease up a little if that's what you want, or else I might
because for the back catcher it could be really hard for them to catch the ball when there's so much on our pitches. So like just
there's just
want to see and then
like I could throw like a 105 with serious movement. So.
And lastly.
And Greg's
I was gonna say, lastly, you better if you do want us, you better have a contract there when we show up ready, because if not, most likely another team's gonna call once we leave.
Yeah, for sure. And then the Blue Jays are screwed because now you just lost your chance to sign us.
You know what's so funny?
Three starting pitchers out of it. You have a full rotation.
No, it's gonna be funny is if this ever happens and we go out there.
It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal.
Makes it hurt more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask the guy to like choke up like a little bit. We're gonna have to move in so we can toss the ball. It's gonna be brutal. You know what I was thinking? Maybe this is a little spoiler. I'll even cut this part out. But I want to get a cardboard cutout of the Rock and make the Rock a seasonal guest on our podcast. We mention him every podcast. I just realized we didn't, so I had to like throw this in right now. I'm gonna get a cardboard cutout, so this way when we mention the Rock, we have him there. I might incline him more to come on the show eventually.
It might turn me on a little.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll sit next to me. You guys can sit on the couch and the Rock can like sit next to me at the desk or something.
He can sit on your lap at the desk too.
Yep. He's a pretty big guy. I don't know.
Yeah. You're a big guy too. With your male
What'd you say? You're about like maybe an inch taller?
Well, I'm 5'9", which there's like a TikTok that theoretically means I'm like 6'7" or something like that. So yeah, I'm about 6'7". Yeah, and
250 at least.
150, yeah. So if you kind of like, if you put on like my sweater and like, if I don't cut my hair, like around 225. Yeah, 230.
Yeah, vernal equinox, he's 250.
Vernal equinox. Yeah. Only on the vernal equinox though. Yeah. Well, then thank you for 44,000 followers, which is basically 45,000. So thank you so much, guys, for 50,000 followers on TikTok. We really appreciate it. We love you all. Thank you so much for 110 subscribers on the YouTube. Please go check that out. That video that's going to come out on Saturday. Like, it will be there. I don't know what time Saturday, but it will be there. You know, turn on like those post notifications, ring the bell
Watch
if
us do our
you really
wicked
want to.
backflips.
Backflips, they're coming. See who's going to win the $1,000 out of us. All right, I guess that's it.
Right.
Why don't we wrap it up? Wrap it up.
We you do it.
will
See
you later.
later.
The best. It's the best every time. It's the best.